Hey, it's Colleen with Self-Discovery Through Art, and today I've been working on my grandmother's story again. So my grandmother was an immigrant in 1913, and she married a man who had immigrated the generation before and met him in Ireland, and he came back and got her and brought her to America. But anyway, their existence is very survival oriented. They had nothing. They started with nothing. And the only thing that probably saved them is that my grandfather's father had gotten some land through the Homestead Act, and thus so did my grandfather when he was 21. So if they hadn't gotten that land, I don't know what they would have had or where their lives would have taken them. Anyway, I just wanted to share that in writing about family story, we're healing our lineage. Like, I didn't really know my grandfather or grandmother that much because we didn't grow up by them. And so I think that's part of the curiosity that has me coming back to learn about them. And I can't say enough about how AI is really helping me to learn about their character, their personality, their challenges, their behaviors, just from I did interview all of my relatives, and so I have things that I can put input into ChatGPT, including quotes and things, and so it can give me the perception. But I just wanted to share that it's kind of hard work when you're working with your family and the family trauma and the hardships. And I found myself today, I was working on a story last night and using ChatGPT to help me to understand how my grandfather during the war couldn't find a workhorse, so he had to take a thoroughbred horse that was available to him and get that thoroughbred horse to pull this wagon. And in trying to break that horse to be able to pull the wagon, which meant survival for all the 14 kids in his family, the horse became lame, and he still had to work the horse to pull the wagon. And so it's a hard story. But in the end, what I gathered from ChatGPT is they were both thoroughbred horses, and they were both yoked to this farm, and so they in some ways mirrored each other. But because I didn't know this story and the depth of my story or witness my grandfather, it's like I had to cry all the way that I was putting down these notes today. Anyway, if you like the arts, if you want to heal your family story, follow me here, because that's what we do here. Thanks.